Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to my Red Dead series. Today we're going to be answering a very simple question. Is the elephant rifle worth it to buy in Red Dead Online? And just a disclaimer, there is a huge buyer's beware in here. So the elephant rifle is one of the two new weapons that were added as part of the Naturalist DLC, and if you want to buy it, it's going to set you back either $580 or 24 gold bars if you want to pay in gold. Definitely recommend only buying it in cash so you can save those precious gold bars. And I'm actually pretty happy with my estimate. I estimated this weapon would cost us 600 gold bars in my video before this update was released. So I'm going to talk through the different situations where you can use this rifle and how useful it actually is. So let's start with hunting. Now obviously as an elephant rifle you'd imagine it would be quite a useful hunting rifle since it's designed to stop an elephant in its tracks. But it actually destroys anything that it comes in contact with, so even if you have a bear and you get a headshot on it, it's going to completely destroy the pelt. It's going to send it from a 3-star pelt to a 1-star pelt, so hunting wise the elephant rifle really isn't worth it at all. The only time it might come in handy is if you're being charged by an animal such as a cougar or a panther and you need something to stop it in its tracks. This could probably do the work. However, you have to remember, since it only has 2 barrels, if you miss those 2 shots, you're going to be in some trouble as that reload could be the reason you get killed by that animal. Next up, let's talk about how useful the elephant rifle is in PvP and PvE. So you'll see in the gameplay here we're testing out some of the range, and it actually has a pretty good range in it, the elephant rifle. Even the reticle from an area where it isn't even highly lighting up red, you can actually land some shots on your enemies, just at how far this can actually reach. If you're in a PvP situation, I definitely recommend running painted black so you can actually paint on your targets and not miss a shot. It's very, very powerful in those situations. And the bloom on this thing is quite big. You'll notice when I aim at someone, it almost takes like a full second for the bloom to narrow enough for me to take the shot. So definitely something to take into consideration in kind of high-paced PvP situations. The next thing you need to know is that you never want to use the elephant rifle when you're crouched, because if you're crouched, it's actually going to be so powerful it's going to send you on your back and you're going to fall over and you're going to take a few seconds to get back up. It's a bit weird that it sends you on your back when you're crouched. You'd think you'd be in a bit of a stronger position lower down, but I guess if you're using an elephant rifle, you're not going to be the most stealthy of people, so you might not find yourself in that situation too much. A lot of the times you are getting a one-hit kill with the elephant rifle, but if you're not getting a one-hit kill, you're most likely going to have them almost near death, so you can most certainly kill someone in 2 hits if you are accurate with it. Now, one of the main drawbacks to the elephant rifle is its ammunition. You have to use an express nitro ammunition that you have to purchase from Gus or the Trapper in Red Dead Online. And get this, you can only store 20 cartridges, which means you only get 20 shots before you're going to have to go and buy more ammo for this thing. So if you're running this in a PvP showdown mode, you're most certainly going to rattle through all 20 of those shots, and then you're going to be stuck with a weapon that has no ammunition in it, and you're not going to be able to get more ammo during that match. And then in PvE situations, you're probably going to run through all 20 of these shots just taking out a gang hideout. So you're going to be constantly having to go and get more ammunition for this thing. So I wanted to make a huge buyer's beware here that the elephant rifle should not be used for hunting, and it also has very limited use in PvP and PvE situations. The only time I'd recommend purchasing this rifle is if you have a lot of money to spare. If you do have a lot of cash to spare, the elephant rifle is a lot of fun. It's kind of almost a bit of a novelty weapon. You know, the way it pushes you back, it's just so powerful. It's going to obliterate your targets when you're shooting NPCs or other players. It's really going to mess them up. Animals are going to be completely destroyed. There's going to be limbs flying everywhere using this thing. It's just a lot of fun to use. But I think if you are looking for a very practical in-slot weapon, I'd most certainly stick with the pump-action shotgun. It's around half the price of this rifle, and you get so much more ammunition to play with. In fact, if you use the pump-action rifle, you get 4 different ammo types, and you can store up to 60 of each type of ammo, with the exception of explosive, which I think you can store a maximum of 10. But you can have 60 regular buckshots, 60 incendiary buckshots, and 60 slug buckshots waiting to go in your pump-action shotgun, so you're going to be able to use it for multiple PvP rounds, and you can use it for lots of PvE action also in free roam. But yeah, I hope this video helped you guys out if you're on the fence about buying the Elephant Rifle or not. Do let me know down in the comments if any of you guys do own the Elephant Rifle. Let me know your thoughts and if you agree with me or not. And if you want to be kept up to date with all the latest Red Dead news and tips and tricks, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.